My name is Celena Pelly, and I have a skin and beauty clinic, and it's in Brisbane, Red Hill. So I was part of the original group, OG, in October, so 6 months now. I originally went to the Salon Growth Con, and so I sort of got into it there, and then did some of the amazing marketing offers that were on, like a rapid salon growth, and then got introduced to it there. So I heard of it through Rickman media. So watching that first introduction video was pretty awesome, I must say, because you're just like quite wowed by it, by the idea of having structure to your business and finally having sort of some steps to get to your goal. So everybody wants their business to be successful, but you don't actually know how to get there really. And so it gave me structure, definitely. I did have a choice not to, but it was almost like what was the alternative? Keep going the way I was going, which I wasn't happy. I was just plateaued in my business and not going anywhere. So I didn't want to go down. I want to go up. So yeah, the reason why I took the plunge was because I didn't want to keep doing what I was already doing. I wanted to do something more. Big lessons during this course, actually, because I was on such pushback with the memberships. I didn't really realize the value of them until now. So I thought of it as just a discounted service that you were offering, and I didn't see how valuable they are in that reoccurring revenue. So they're going to only just be introduced now to my business, and I'm looking forward to doing it because it just gives you that security. Because it's a new thing. Like, you don't have memberships for beauty or hair, really. It's only just a new thing. So the concept of it was a hard one for me to grasp. But until I realized like the lifetime value of a permanent client, then I've really grabbed the concept of the value of that. So that is going to be an awesome thing to bring in. The support of the coaches is amazing. So David's fabulous. He's my coach, and he just, I don't know, I guess they're in their own right very successful, so they've been there, done that, and so they're always there for when you need to go for advice on how to. And David and Kim just know what to say and know how to deliver it, and so you're in safe hands. That's what you feel like. There's like always a safety net. So sales mindset to profit mindset. I think as a business owner, but you're really working in the business, you don't take a lot of notice of profit. You're thinking more so making your sales every day, and so you don't think of the margins there are. And that's something that Limitless does, is it really makes you think more deeply into the numbers behind things and where you lie with how much money you're actually making. So yeah, that certainly shifted in my business, where I've reevaluated where I sit and how much I charge for my services and that kind of thing, and making changes there. Having somebody else sell for me on the phone who isn't part of my business, I did have fears that was going to come across as a bit of a tacky telemarketing type of thing, but it absolutely isn't. Everyone who came in was like, "Oh, have you got a new girl on?" Or who's, have I got whoever it was that was talking to them? And so it seamless. Like, my clients legitimately thought I had a new receptionist or a new therapist working for me, and they were happy. Like, they were really happy about it. So that I think was an important thing, was their attitude when I called them to book them in. They were really quite happy about it and excited. So that kind of, I think, was what was the undertone of what, that's how they delivered them to me.
Absolutely, yeah. So the girls warmed them up for you already.
Already.
So they weren't like cold leads, they were like already keen.
Yeah, super keen.
Which is great.
Yeah.
If you had your time, if you had your time over again, would you join it?
If I had my time over again, I would absolutely join Limitless. I would join it again and again. In fact, what's after our first year, that I wouldn't want to feel like I'm not part of it. It's sort of almost like it would be part of your business forever. I think it's invaluable. I think the event think tank really culminates everything together, and because you have your support network then of all the other Limitless crew, and so there's a lot of content in the actual Limitless modules, and it's sometimes quite out of your comfort zone, and so when you come together as a group, it just strengthens your, I don't know, morale, would you say, would be a word for it. It just lets you know that there's a whole network of people out there who are all in the same boat, and everybody loves each other. I don't know, it's just a really cool vibe. Because you make this pledge, you know, in the beginning, an I am limitless pledge, where you're going to do all of these things, and sometimes you slip back, and so that's what this has done for me, is remind you of what you want to achieve, and so it just sort of pulls you back into line and sets you on that path again. So the most significant change to my business through the program, so many things. It's hard to pinpoint just one, because they all flow on from each other. It's like, it's interesting, you start off with your first modules, and you're getting things into the foundations in place, and you're changing price points, and you're changing certain aspects of your business, and then you get to the point where you're earning enough money to hire people, which is then when you start the next module, which I'm at now. So you know your numbers. I think knowing my numbers is what has changed my insight to the business. That's why so many businesses fail, isn't it? They just don't know their foundations. They don't know the structure of things, and that's what Billy has done. He spent a decade gathering all of this information to put together to give us. And so you actually can't put a value on that, really, can you? It's life-changing for the business.
Brilliant.
Because of doing Limitless, I've got a lot more confidence in my personal life as well. So because it just makes you feel more, I don't know, in control. So that feels good.
Great.
My pitch for Limitless would be, and I have tried to do this actually with my hairdresser. I've just said to her, because she's new in business, it's like she's only been in business for 2 years. So I've said, you get such amazing marketing every month. So you get that done for you, and it's structured, and it's there for you, and it's constant. And then you learn how to do it yourself too, if you're that way inclined. And then you've got this amazing business structure of marketing and business management that's there delivered to you, so we can learn it, and it's in a niche market. So it's not a marketing company that takes everybody else into consideration. It's just beauty and hair, and so it's niche and on point. Value for money. If I were to be doing a marketing campaign every month, I would be spending upwards of $2,000 anyway. So when you consider that as a 12-month package on its own, you're spending more almost. So yeah, it's the value for money that you're getting. I mean, we're yet to see the end of it, and so that's my job. If I follow what I've been given, then I think that it's invaluable. And like I said to Billy when I first joined, and he told me how much it was going to be, and you gawk at that at first, because when I watched the video, I was like, this looks amazing. Then I was like, at the price. And then now, and when I was joining up, I was like, hopefully one day that will just be a drop in the ocean. That's going to generate so much more than what I spent, and that's the whole idea of it.